We'll start with Wesley Matthews missing a second straight game. Smith, Powell, Nowitzki, and Barnes for Dallas.
Right there, Jokic almost had a triple-double against us, and most importantly, he's moved the ball around, which just makes it very difficult for this Denver team not to score when they're passing.
Is because of their offensive personnel. They have a lot of guys offensively that can really make some things happen. This gentleman, Murray,
Year averaging 16 points a game. He's trying to shake off maybe a little bit of an ankle tweak when he came down after making a three. To answer, Denver has won 4 straight road games. Even with that, they're only 11-19 this year on the road.
Shoot the ball as well as he does. When the ball goes in the basket, obviously his confidence is going to grow, and it has.
On your defense and not worry about the offense, but 25% is just ridiculous.
Yeah, he has been way off track this year.
In practice.
That's not your forte. You're an energy player. Oh, nice.
Dwight Powell. And Denver collects the rebound. Denver's last game was on Saturday night. They went on the road. They beat Cleveland 126. I mean, he was on the floor with Bird, Parrish, and McHale in all due respect.
You're going to get shot.
He knew his role. He knew his role.
Cleveland and LeBron James.
Went 10 for 17 in that game. Harris went 6 for 10 for the three-point line. Game 4 for 4 from deep and have a 5-point lead in the first 5 minutes. Pocket pass to Millsap from quarter. Mavs averages 19 free throw attempts a game, second fewest in the league. Will Barton for 3. Barton's 3 a moment ago made it a 4-point game. Now a long pass by Barton and a goaltend.
Smothered chicken.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorites.
Scattered and smothered. Yogi. Barnes missed the shot. Got him a good look.
A great look. I mean, for Harrison Barnes, wide open at that baseline.
And Collinsworth with enough defense at the end. JJ up ahead to Dennis Smith, and Smith with a glide to the rim. In games played, 540 appearances as a Mav. Drive, spin, Collinsworth, shot, here's Smith. Smith with another attack move. Out to JJ. He returns the favor down low to Nerlens Noel, and Noel on the second.
Why am I grabbing pieces?
Why am I grabbing wasabi peas?
Wasabi peas, you know.
Nice pass.
Oh! Every single time.
Here's Trey Lyles, who's seen his minutes go down since Millsap's come back in.
He was in the lineup and in the rotation. He gained some confidence as a player, so he can still make plays, Mark, especially around the... Oh, nice.
And running the floor is Powell. Mavs looking to extend a 1-point lead into the first quarter. Looking for the 2 for 1. Inside, looks for a pass from Mason Plumlee. Another turnover for Denver. And the Mavericks in transition. Powell running the floor from McDermott.
It is about trust. And these guys trust Dwight Powell in the open court as Plumlee with the...
Harris and J.J. Barea on timing and angles.
Man, how smart is that, though, as a player, to be smart enough to evaluate that?
Defend, especially if you're a good post defender.
Dwight, you're talking about.
Yes, Dwight.
Yep.
Yes.
Here comes Mason Plumlee with the reverse dunk. 28th to 27th in NBA history and rebounds. Corner 3, catch and shoot. That
was Devin, that Yogi cut back door. Believe it or not, Devin was always he attacks the rim.
For me, right on the wing, they're long, they got the glass reflecting.
Yeah.
But straight on
cut.
in the corner was great.
Thank you.
Trey Lyles for Denver in the paint against Dwight Powell, and it falls at the Mavs Foundation fundraising event on Saturday night. Powell goes up and can't finish with big-time authority, but got the ball back. 10 boards and shot nearly 66% for the floor, 29 minutes per story. Dirk missing a jumper. He's only missed 2-pointers tonight. All of his threes have gone in. There's a Devonsworth offensive rebound. Close out by Trey Lyles. Dirk goes under the defense, got blocked.
That particular game, because the fanfare before the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
So many different people, it's just not the same routine. Good block by Powell. Go back next year, man. You can still do it.
He can get buckets. He's got 11 points tonight. Mavs up by 3. There's Lyles with the...
Got some sun, relaxed a little bit. These, I wouldn't call them new legs, but they're fresh. Fresher than his number 15 in the white, making sure he doesn't get a triple-double against his Mavs team.
He won the jump ball, and it puts Denver out in transition and all the way to the cup. 2% free throw shooter, but in his limited time this year, Nerlens over 80% at the line. He's 17 out of 21. 4-3.
That can change your whole confidence level as a player.
Well, he's been bad this year against Dallas, but he has been better overall lately. Averaging.
And he usually has the basketball, so Chandler is finding himself not having possessions where he's touching the basketball. Here, he's getting it all day.
Blocking people.
Yes.
Yeah, didn't want him to see it go in.
Want to see
now, do you realize, you notice, Mark,
Smith, tip in, missed by Nerlens Noel. Jokic with an ambitious effort up the floor, and he found Gary Harris, who's fast and able to make that pass. Has to be a very, very short list.
There you go.
There's a nice drive and finish.
Are making sure his emotions stay within the 82-game season and all on into the playoffs. And I think that's what he.
Difference is 6 seconds. Jamal Murray went away from the screen, got to the basket. A no foul to give defending here at the end of the first half. Denver will take a lead into the locker room at halftime. It may only be. There's Dwight Powell running into Jokic. Off the turnover, Wilson Chandler. 18-point fellas off the bench doing the damage for Denver in this game. Ball is a hot potato here. A drive by Yogi and a nut by Smith. Yogi finds Dirk. He nails another.
Parking space amongst the fans. At the Forum, in the LA Forum, you had to find your own.
Yeah. Baldo even trying it, got me out of my chair. Jokic still not. Finally
out.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be buzzing in there.
Absolutely.
You beat them already on their play, on their floor.
With Gary Harris getting 32.
Yeah, a la Reggie Miller, he invented that thing right there.
Oh, that's nice.
Noel up top. Jokic 2 for 8, 4 points in the game. A move by Barnes. A shot by Yogi. Yogi.
About should they shoot it or not shoot it.
How many times have you said over the years, Harp, you think long, you think wrong in this game, right? As a drive to the back. Smith saved it in. Yogi drives, finds McDermott. Defense got to McDermott, so he goes to Yogi and he hits a 10-0 Mavs run. Smith looking for 2 more on the run, and he takes it to the.
Yogi adding something to it with that left-hand reverse.
Wilson Chandler stopped. Those 3 all have very subpar numbers in this game. 4-3, Dennis Smith against the check. Gary Harris cut after he gave it up to Wilson Chandler. Then Nerlens Noel, big block shot. Wilson Chandler hustling after it. Nerlens Noel tipped it. The ball found Barton. He goes to Harris for.
Grab it, contain it, tap it to one of your guys so we can go on the other end and get a bucket.
Dallas does get a bucket on the. Now made 4 of his last 5. Noel screens. JJ drives, looking for the lob. Directed in with a foul.
They are struggling on the offense. Scoring is coming hard for them right now. My goodness.
Wow, what a drive by Smith.
For Denver right now.
And they also try to do it individually. To try to do it in one or two shots by themselves. And that's what's.
Mavs scores 15, 16, 17, and 18. And to Plumlee. Plumlee with a shot that will bounce in. Backdoor cut by Yogi, broken up by Malik Beasley.
Just wasn't there, that possession.
Denver again from the.
You certainly got to keep guarding if you're Dallas. 108 points a game, we talked about 47%. I didn't like that shot, I promise you that.
JJ blocked by Mason Plumlee.
Player.
Martin all up on Yogi. Yogi got away. Yogi hits again. Really good effort. Kyle Collinsworth just went into the game for the Mavs. This is Lyle.
Sensational college player for a year.
Yes. Yogi again for 3. Oh, Collinsworth, though, probably should have shot it. Throws the ball away. Devin Harris, a finger roll in transition. Cross side for a score and a 9-2 run for Denver right now.
They are starting to. Nice stop.
Collinsworth has gone out. JJ floors it into traffic. Lost the ball, but Dwight Powell there.
Really strong hands, strong disposition, excellent.
Hundreds of times winning each other at practice.
Good find.
Yogi, the step back 3.
From the field.
Harrison Barnes is back in over Gary. And they've won 4 in a row on the road, but amongst the top 10 teams in the West, Denver has a
top-notch defensive team.
Barnes in the paint, spins, shoots, scores.
Professional team, especially here in Dallas, you have to understand that they compete night in and night out, have close games. They rarely.
Big night for Yogi and a big night for Dirk. Beasley got it to go.
Really struggled tonight. 7 for 21.